Hello everyone, and on one of our favourite walks I'm just turning right at this signpost and I'm here to show you these plants. Hello everyone, and here we are at Priestley Clough in Lancashire, and I want to introduce you to this plant. It's called Horsetail, some people call it mare's tail, and what's significant about it is this is the plant which contains more silica than any other plant, so it's the richest source of silica in your diet, and I'll go into explain about the significance of that. So I've picked some horsetail and just put it up in a cool dark place to dry. I've just brought it down to show you. So this is what it looks like when it's just been left to dry for a day or so, and when you leave it for more than a week it ends up looking like this. And when it's in this condition it's very brittle, which means it's very easy to actually process. And what I'll do is I'll just get a pair of scissors and just cut the horsetail, take each branch and just cut it into small pieces until it ends up like this. And so, having cut it all up, I've put it into a tub and this is now ready for use. So what is so special about horsetail is that it's so rich in silica. Apparently the richest of plants. It's 8%, which is a very high percentage indeed of silica. So silica is very useful in the following way. First of all, people tend to suffer from a deficiency of it, and this causes problems straight away, because if we're deficient in silica, then it's much more likely that we're going to retain heavy metals in our body like mercury, aluminium and all the rest of it. And so vice versa, if you have plenty of silica in your body by consuming horsetail, then this puts you into a position of being able to get rid of and expel heavy metals. So that's a great thing in its own right. Second really wonderful thing about silica is that it actually helps us to retain calcium in our bodies. So it seems like a strange thing. If you want to increase calcium, you think you just take calcium pills. Really not the best way to go about it. The best thing to do instead is to get hold of horsetail and make a tea out of it and drink this on a regular basis, boosting your silica levels. That will mean your body's able to absorb the calcium in your food so much more easily. So I'm ready to make this drink, which is horsetail nettle tea, and it's very straightforward. I've just dried some nettles in the same way, so I'm going to put some of these in the bottom of the pot. And I'm going to fill up with horsetail. You don't need to use a fancy pot like this. Obviously you can use any way you want to make herb tea, any container at all. Even just a cup and a sieve will do fine. So give the water a chance to boil. And there we are. As I pour the water on, the herbs naturally tend to collapse into the liquid. And it's a simple rule: the longer you leave it to brew, the stronger it's going to be. It purely depends on your taste as how you would like it to be. So I'm going to give mine just a few minutes to brew and then drink it as the tea. So I recommend horsetail tea to you. And if you have what I've done, which is you combine the horsetail with the nettle, then you've got the synergistic effect of both plants. So nettle is also rich in silica, so you've got two silica rich plants which are working together, and where we've been walking in wild nature they grow together. And the golden rule about looking for good horsetail, you choose a location which is sheltered and damp, and you'll have no shortage of horsetail to be found. So just leave that for a few minutes and let it be time to drink the tea and to see what you think of the flavour. I find it a rather gentle, delicate flavour combined with the nettle. So here are a few afterthoughts. The Latin name for horsetail is equisetum, and the best thing to do when you've got your herbs all ready to dry is to put them in a container which will keep the light out of the plant. All herbs degrade with light, and to keep in a cool dark place. That's it really. So thank you very much.